Hello Facebook, I'm back. So today I wanted to talk about magical mornings. So my daughter and I have really magical mornings now, but it wasn't always the case. I would say becoming a mum for me was quite the shock. It was an unexpected journey. I was in the middle of organising big parties with her dad. It was a surprise, and I think I suffered with postnatal depression on and off for a good 5 years, and this is not what this post is about really. And I started doing all that inner work, and if you follow anything I write, you'll know that I'm really into doing this emotional processing and really facing the energetic distortions that you build up, and the running away from yourself and running away from your shadow. And when I started doing all that kind of work, hello people, when I started doing all that kind of work, it it was the beginning of becoming the mum that I'm proud of today. But the aura transformation, when I had my aura transformation, was a massive deal to changing my daughter and I's relationship. And I remember about 6 days after I had my aura transformation, like, she kind of noticed something was different, and she just stroked my face and was just like, "Mummy, you're here, you're better." And it was such a heartwarming moment, because it was like the first time I really dropped in to being fully present with her on a level that it's very hard to describe, but I felt so connected. And having the aura transformation also meant that the postnatal patterns, although at that point she was 6 years old when I had my aura transformation, and the postnatal thing was kind of like an issue that had been passed. But when you have an aura transformation, all patterns do come up so that they can be resolved and go properly, fully, deeply. And after my aura transformation, I was able to really see all the patterns around my postnatal depression and what it meant, like, where the anger had come from, or, I really forgave myself and everyone in the whole picture. And it made my heart so much lighter and my energy so different. And that's the magic of aura transformation, is that you're able to process these really deep, ingrained energetic patterns. And that lifting out of my system and eventually really going, my daughter noticed. And these crystal children, or the children of today, you can't really get much past them. They're love intelligent, they're wise beyond their years. They can feel when you're not in yourself, you're not in your body, you're not present with them. They know it. And if you're saying one thing and doing another and feeling another, and saying they have to do something else, they're looking at you like, what what are you doing? I'm not listening to that. So having the aura transformation for me changed a lot for me and Isla, and she has been so cute over the years. Like, she's 10 now and she's almost as tall as me, and she, we still talk about aura transformation and how it changed everything. And at some point she even created like these little PowerPoints about how it changed our life. And her dad and her stepmom had aura transformations after they saw the massive change and impact on me. Other family members have had the aura transformation, and loads of my friends. And I love it when they say, when they say that their child, other people have had it, and when they say their child noticed that their aura transformation they've noticed that their parent has had an aura transformation, or they just noticed that they're so much more connected to their child. And what I was going to talk about, really, the magical moments in the morning. So my battery might go, so I'm going to hurry up. The magical mornings is that I used to be like irritable. Before my aura transformation, it was irritable. I was not in my body. I was running away. I was like in the wrong scene. I was destroying my body on some level. I was never really present. And mornings were like, I can't find this and I can't find that, and staying in bed far too long. I just wasn't looking after myself, so I couldn't wake up in the mornings. And so our mornings were disastrous for going to school. And now we wake up super early. We wake up at, I don't know, like 7-ish with her. Sometimes I wake up earlier and exercise or journal or something. But with her, we get up at 7. And we read a book, a really good book. So we're reading a really good one now. I don't even know what it's called, but it's got all sorts of magical creatures in it and stories of the Amazon forests. And we have that magical time together. And it really has a big impact on how we start the day. and we get loads of cuddles and contact and just those loving moments in the morning. And we've created a morning playlist, so we sometimes play music, and sometimes she'll get up and make me a cup of tea and bring me breakfast in bed. You know, we share that kind of looking after each other, and we've made like this commitment that we are responsible for each other's happiness in our journey together when she's a child. And her behaviour impacts me and my behaviour impacts her, and we kind of have like this pact. And after the aura transformation, when I really started clearing through all this emotional stuff, and I'd realised the kind of mother I had been with my daughter, which was not optimal. I was still a loving mother. I still breastfed for ages. I was still there, but I wasn't the kind of mother I am today. And I remember sitting on an airplane with her, and it all kind of was churning, and it hit me. And I just said to Isla, like, you know, please forgive me for all the times that I haven't been the most loving mum I could be. And from now on, I really, really want to make it different. And she says, Mum, you were always forgiven, which is so beautiful. And yeah, I just love the relationship I have with my daughter since I've built a much better relationship with myself. My battery is so gonna go. Just went all dark. Yeah, that's all I had to say. So if you want to get in touch and talk about what it's like to bring up a crystal child, or how an aura transformation can help on that parenting level, or my wish for you is to make your mornings magical, because it's a lovely way to start the day. Lots of love. Take care.